Right, so back on site. There's just this one plot here to do near the sales office, which we loaded out yesterday. Well, I loaded it out yesterday. Straight away this morning, it's typical site work. Arctic lorries in the way, no silo, I've just got some mortar now. It's about 9:30, so I'm just going to trim all this back here now, and then we can start setting the block work up, and we'll get some profiles set up. So we'll get this trim back, get the down course set out, and then we'll get the first course of block down, and then we'll jump on some brickwork. So set a corner up here, just run the rest of it out dry to this corner. The doorway here, so I know when I get above this door, it's going to work block again then. You can measure it out with your tape, but I just like to run it through with block, because you can just alter the joints how you want them, and then I'm set up on this corner, and then I can build that, and then I'll do the same that way all the way around, so it all works perfect for when I get above doorways. So yeah, we'll carry on with this now. Right, all that first course is down, apart from the internal walls. I'm not doing them yet though. That's all sorted. I'm just gonna bang that tray on now, and then I'm gonna start on some brickwork. I normally get the first course of block down, get the tray on, and then we can sort of do the brickwork then, so you can make sure joints are full on the back and that, and bag it off and make sure it's all nice. So we'll do that first. I'll set that profile up. He's just going to do this other one here, then we'll set some more up on the other side. So we'll get this tray on now. Just starting the brickwork now. So we've got that running off the corner. It's quite easy to build these plots, to be fair, just boxes. But this house we're building is literally this one here. So it's the same as that, same one. So we'll start on that gable. I've got a couple of courts down. I'm gonna get the third one down, and then we'll get some etching in the cavities just to keep the cavities clean. Not been on here for a while, so you forget how crap the mortar is. Shit. Oh, there's what it is. But yeah, again, going back to setting these brick out, I find a lot easier when you're setting out windows and everything like that. It's door surrounds to set out. If you get your brickwork set out first, it's easier to go into with your block work then, rather than setting the block work out and then you're slightly out and you're messing about a bit then. So you can get your brickwork up first. I find a lot easier. But yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on this, because it's been a bit of a bad start, and I say it's a plot on its own. That the actual site is left down there, further up the road. That's the main site. So this is out of the way. It's hard getting gear in that, but we'll do what we can. But yeah, we'll start on this side, and then tomorrow I'm on my own. I was at college, so just carry on with this. So we've got our third course down now. So I'm just going to joint this lot up. That's our door set out, and then we can get the formers there. I'm going to put that in. I'll get it jointed up, and then I'll show you what I do with the SCN and then setting out the tyre wires. So I'll just get this jointed quick, and then we'll go on to the SCN and setting out the tyres. So I'm going to brush the back of this wall off and brush the cavity out, and then I'm going to put that in the cavity. cavity now, we'll stick that in, and then once we get the former in here, once the former's in, we'll take like that brick out and we can pull the S in out that way. Once we get the ties on, we can sit some 4B1 on it just to keep as much as we can off that, and then just pull the dust out on the SE, and then just keeps the cavities nice and clean. Right, so that's in there now. So I'll cut this out when it's wet and then clean off all the brick, so when you come to putting it back in, you're not trying to hack the hard solid mortar off it. So once the former's in, you can just get your hand around that back bit there and just clean it out. Here, rather than putting S in that, we'll just put a bit of 4B1 in this stretch here, and then just pull that outside when we need to. And then we'll run a piece of SE in through that way, because there's just a doorway over here. That's not the doorway there. I didn't have the drawings when I was running this block working, so I just come over and just cut it off where I need to. But that's the reason behind that there. So tie wires, what I normally do with the ties is start with the ties on the corner and then go just before the block joint. So I'll put one here, and then and then you're right, because these are the bigger blocks, these are like 630 long. You're not really going to get any complaints about putting an extra roll of ties in the building, so it's just easier setting it out rather than measuring everything. So that's that. There's no wood for the back of the ties on here, got no wood at all spare, so we'll just have to, I might have to put a little piece of S in that and just a bit of 3B2 or something. I'll have to see what I've got, try and put in there. But that's how it's set up. All the ties are set up now. So I'll just carry on this side now till it's built. There are 20 courses high on this. And then I'll probably jump on the front then, because I've got a door surround on that, which I'll show you. And they're a blue engineering brick and an absolute nightmare, so you can only put like four course a day on it. So I'll show you that when we get to it. Right, so we're on Friday morning now, so me and on my own. Just gonna get set up on here now, and then probably work for, it's about 9 o'clock now. Because I'm on my own here out of the way, I'm like the last person to get anything, so he's just brought me motor over now. So we'll crack on with here. Just need some blues to come over. A few more courses on here, and we've got like a band of blues to go through with window to sit on. So I'll get the driver to get them over, and then we're just going to stay on this side, see what we can get done. So we've got 5 or 6 hours to crack on and do what I can. I normally just wedge this door former in here, but I've got nothing to wedge it up with, so I'll probably have to get a few course on here, and then I can sort of tie it into it with the clips, and then I'll put a load of clips on the back block work for it then. So we've got 3 course on here now. Just going to joint that up, and then I'm going to set the camera up for this then. But yeah, you need to obviously check your drawings before you're starting, just so you've got an idea of what's going where. Like doorways are usually quite obvious with the concrete on the floor, but there's like a band course going around here now, so stuff like that can be easily missed if you're not careful. So just make sure you check the drawings. And on here now we've got some blues on here. It's a bit of an oversail. Comes back 2 bricks and then straight through the front, and then it wraps around the other corner, another 2 bricks. So if you end up missing that out, it can be a bit of a disaster. So just make sure you check stuff before you start, and then you know where, well, you know roughly where stuff's going and what heights. But yeah, it's a little tip. Yeah, we'll get this jointed and then we'll carry on. So we're at window height now with these blues. That's the bottom of the window, so we'll just set this window out on this front. I've set these 2 brick backs though, I need to pull them out. Can't get them out yet because of my profile, but once I take it off I'll pull them out. But yeah, I'll set this window up on front now, and then that's that sorted, and then I'll just bring it up the side of this window and just carry on with the gable till the gable's up to height. And then we'll move on to the front, I think. That's the window set out, 1.15 m. So I'll run the next course through and then I can just build it up to here then. So I'll have to get a few courses on before I put the former in, because I just can't hold it up with anything. And then I can start clipping it when I've got something to grab hold of. So I'll just get this levelled up now and then we'll carry on round. Just keep going till about 2 o'clock I think today. I need to go and pick some bricks up for a job I'm doing tomorrow. So so this is where we're up to. I've got the camera running out of battery, so I can't get the rest of it, but this is where we're at now. If I had time, I've got to go and pick some stuff up, so I've got to go. So I probably would have stayed and just run them last 4 course in, but, or 3 course it is, because it's 20 course high this lift, but I always go, usually just put 1 on the corners because of getting my profiles on. I've got that form in there. So that's that done. And then the back. This is why I like to leave the block work down for, so I can just sort of just use your glove and just get it into the back of the brickwork there, and then you can just brush it off just so everything's filled up, just like that, and then you can just clean cavities out then. And that's all done, but that's us done for now. I'm not done too bad on my own, but yeah, we'll come back next week and see what we can get done. So yeah, cheers for watching. Alright, we're back here now. I'm going to get these 3 course on here and then put these 3 course on here, and then we are going to back it up with block, get this former in, and then I'm going to start on this front just so I can mark out where the door surround and everything's going, as if not you can end up with your brickwork looking a bit out with big joints or whatever. So we mark it out and then just bring the block to it. So we'll get this sorted first, and then we'll jump on this front. So we're just setting this front out here now. So we've got a 1.5 brick door surround here. Just doing it dry because that's not the proper brick for there. It is, but it's a course higher. The bottom one's got a funny little angle on it. But I need to dig it out. So what I'll do is I'll lay the first brick first, and then I'll put these in on the as I'm going up. Once I've built the red bricks, I'll put them in after, just because you can only go like 4 course with them and they start moving, so you've got to leave them. Put like 3 or 4 course on, then leave them for a bit, a couple of hours, and then you can get another 3 or 4 on. You can only do it twice a day, just because they move about. So I'll get these in now, and then I'm just going to use this tub up because you can't leave it too long, it goes off. So once I've used that up on this front, we're going to go inside and back all this brickwork up. So now I'll set that out, carry on this front, and then we'll change over into inside. Alright, so we're up to the blues now, band course. Just going to set this side out here, just so we can run that through. And I've left obviously the door surround there. See what I'm doing now, we'll set this up and then we can put a line on and just work these in, over the next few days. You can't do them all at once, you've got no chance, not unless you want them all over the place. So also on this side here, you need to be checking your drawings for the gas box. So we've got gas and electric here. So we'll set that out, we'll only get the one on this side. I'm just going to rake this corner up and then get the front in. I was going to jump on the block work, but I'm just going to carry on this front for now because we've got to go and do another job tonight. So yeah, so that's where we're up to. We'll set the camera up now anyway, just so you can have a look at us getting these in. Had a bit of a nightmare, absolutely lost it down out of nowhere, but we had a bit of a mess. But we'll be able to joint it in, just wipe it off, should be alright. But these are like the worst brick to be getting wet. Nightmare they are, but life as a brickie, innit? So we'll carry on, we'll set the window out. I think it's the same window as that. We'll look at the drawing now. Same, pretty much a mirror image with the windows. So another one on this side, same size pillar, and then just a pillar going up to the doorway then. So we'll get all that set up and then, alright then. front's in now. So I just need to find the right blues for this doors around here, and then I can start that before, well, as I'm going then with the other stuff, because otherwise, like I said, you just can't do enough of them. You can't build it all in one because they're just all over the place. They just seem to sit on the mortar. So just going to move around here now, just set a few course out around here and on this back, just so it's all set up, sort this corner out here, get all that taped up, and then we will get a few down here. It's all set up, then I can jump inside and just get some of this block work sorted, get everything backed up what I've done so far, and then we'll jump back out here, probably do 4 course all the way around, at least on the block work, get the elevations where I've done the brick up to height with the block, and then we can take all the rest of this up to height then. So yeah, that's what we're up to. So I started running this down here, and I've come up against a bit of a problem. So probably from that point there to about here, the blues have been knocked and they're going in. I don't know if you can see it on this, but there's about a 10 mil overhang on that, a 15 mil overhang on that, so we're gonna have to take it down and just redo it. It's a bit of a nightmare. You can see there where it's gone. It's cracked there. So I don't know, probably machines coming down here or whatever, and they've been flattening it. I've got a few courses in the bar. I was just trying to use up the mortar I had because it was going off, so I've got some fresh mortar now. I'm going to start in that block corner. I'm going to start here now, get a block corner up, and then we'll take that down in a bit, and then I can sort it out. So yeah, not often that sort of stuff happens, but it's quite annoying when it does. So we'll get over on this corner. Just done a couple of corners here now. Just going to start this one over here, and then I can start running that in then, and then probably set these up like I said, and sort that gable out what's been knocked as well. That all needs sorting out, knocking down and redoing. But we'll just carry on in here for now. Got that corner in. Just done that one now, so I'm just going to start running this lot in now. I'll run this gable in first, and then I've got to mark out where these walls are. Obviously it's roughly where that is, but they're not always right then, so don't always go off what's there, because sometimes they're out, like the doorways and stuff. Still got to measure it and make sure everything's in the right place. So we'll get the gable running, and then we'll mark out where these walls are. Obviously they should be where that is, but like I say, they're not always bang on, so we'll get that all checked, and then we can get we can leave the ties out for them walls as well then. So yeah, we'll get this in. the side here where these gas boxes are, I'm having to mark out on the block work where the gas boxes are, because you need a tie in every block course around your gas boxes. Otherwise you'll probably get pulled. I don't think it's a massive problem, but they do like you to put ties around it like it's a window opening. So I'm 4 course up here now, so I'm gonna have to mark my window out of. I've got it marked here. That brick there is my window. That's already marked out, so I just need to transfer that onto the inside, and I'll get this window marked out, and then that's pretty much it for this. I'll jump over there and get these internals marked out, and then run that wall in, and just work my way around and run all this block work in, and then I'll do the jump back outside, get all the outside up to height, and then come back in and do the internal walls. I'll probably start the internal walls just to get a few courses on, maybe 3 or 4 courses, and then I can top them off then. So yeah, that's just another thing you just gotta watch out for, you know, your gas boxes, just to make sure you got your ties in. It's the highest I'm going with that at the time being. Just got this back wall and the weather's gone proper shit. So I'll try and get my camera back on over there, but the weather's not good. Just gonna run that up to that height now, and then gonna do that one. I've marked our walls out with ties. Pretty much right with that. Same with that one. So that's signed. So we'll get these few blocks on here and then we'll move over. See what the weather's doing. If it gets any worse, I'll probably sack it off. Piss wet through now. So we're not done bad today. The weather's absolutely shit, but I've done alright. Cleaned up, all the block work up to where I wanted to. So I've got like 2 or 3 courses to put on round now, and then I've set these blues out in front here. See them blues just so tomorrow I can start going on top of them then. Otherwise, you start tipping as you're going up with them. Yeah. Yeah, not bad really. Thanks for watching. Back here, so first job is to get the expansion form and the slip ties just in place on these 2 now, and try and get 3 or 4 course on that. I'll let that go off then. It's about 9 o'clock. Just get here early, but you just can't get anything until you sorted everybody out. I get everything last as usual. But to be fair, I am out of the way here on this plot, just straight next to the road here. It's just one house on its own, so it is what it is. Just have to crack on. But that's the first job. Get that set up, and then we can get a few courses on that, and then I'm going to go around here and just, that's been sorted out now. That ball's up there, that's been sorted, so I can get a corner run out here, and then I think today I'll just concentrate on this back, just because I'm on my own, so I don't want to be messing about too much, so I'll get the board set up around here and then just carry on with that. But I'll get them blues started on front first, just so I can maybe get another few on last thing tonight. Right, that's set up, that's that side, that's the other side it ties in. Obviously there's ties in every course here, all the way up, every 3 course with the slip ties, plenty of them in. So yeah, we'll get 2 or 3 course down hopefully now, just see what it's like, and then we'll jump on the back. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now. It's just a no-go. So what I'll do is I'll put another 2 on probably at dinner, and then another 2 before I go. And it's just one of them things. And then because I've got quite a bit to do still on here, so just start of every day, just get a couple, 2 or 3 on it, and then same again, dinner, and then before you go, and then hopefully by the time I finish the plot, all the internal walls and that should be built. But it's just a lot of pissing about. These are, there's the same build in browns and reds with the same brick, but they're nowhere near as bad as these. You can sort of build them straight away, but these blues you just can't do it, because it'll just be all over the place. So I'll just leave that, because you don't want to start knocking it about, because it'll just look shit. So we'll leave that for a couple of hours and then try and get back. Right, so I've got this corner sort of lined back up. Let's take it out 11 bricks so I can get it up. I'm just going to take the corner right up. That'll give me, obviously I'll be able to get up to my 20 courses then. I'll put an extra on at corners just because the scaffolders like to fuck you up. So get that corner up 21. I'm just gonna concentrate down here now, just set up, got my board sorted. I'll just plod on here all day now. Yeah, Essens in there, just pull them at night, everything sound. So yeah, we'll get on with this now. We'll just, like I say, just plod on here on, keep nipping back to that front, get a couple of course on that every couple of hours, you know, 2 or 3 hours. I'll probably do dinner time and then just before I go. So other than that, I'm round here. Alright, cracking on now. Just gonna go back on this front. See what these two looking like, these 2 cores. It is, yeah. Yeah, it's gone off a bit now, that. So it's been since about just after 9, I think I put them down. It's 1 now. So that's how bad it is. Smudged a bit here just from dropping line down, but I'll sort that out. But yeah, we'll get another couple on here and see how we go. So another 2 on. You could see there, you've got to get the bed absolutely bang on, and even then, any sort of pushing or anything, and it's moving about. So you just got to take your time with these. Obviously, if you're pushing it down too much, and it's really noticeable. They look sound, but if you're pushing too heavy, I've just got to plumb these up yet. You're just going to be all over. I've got that corner up to height because I'm going now. Just left out for that sill there. There's a stone sill to go on here. It's about 20 to 3, so both the drivers took the tub. Just got a bucket full to put another 1 on here. And then that'll be it. I can pull out SU3 cavities in and just get everything clean. Get 1 more on there, and then that'll be sound then for when the next get on it, which will be Monday now. And then Monday I'll run all this in. And then in the back and finish the back as well. It's all set up ready now, it's just a case of getting the corner blocks on, it's easy enough. Everything's set up, you're not messing around with gauging out then, everything's ready. Just get it all lobbed in. So yeah. Cheers for watching. We're back here Monday morning. So they've gone off. Just what wiping, but need to get another 7 on that. Yeah, need to get 7 on there today, and then I'm right for finishing it then for when I've done the whole thing, and then so I'll probably put 2 on that again, and then if you want to do, I'm going to run this in. Get all this built today. Gas and electric box here, and then obviously a window over on that side. It's got a stone sill to go on that. Yeah, that's the plan. Get that in, and get 7 blues, 7 course of blues on that front. So yeah, better get cracking. To set out now, so I'm just gonna get all this jointed, have a quick break, and then I can get that sill on. I've already put 2 course of blues on this front, so they're going off, and then we'll have a go at putting some more on. Like you can see there, it's just dribbling out, move about. You've got to get them somewhat like, and then yeah, just have to check them because they do slide about a bit. But we'll leave it a couple of hours and then we'll get 2 more and then get it all plumbed up and that again, make sure it's all where it's supposed to be. So that's what we're up to so far. We've got our gas and electric boxes here ready to go in, and then we can get the lintels above and the trays above that, get the forming in for the window and then get all that built in. So we're coming on, we'll get this done and then we're going to jump back on this back here, get that up to height. So yeah. Right, got the sill on. Last course and then we can put them boxes in. I'll probably put them in now, to be fair. It should be alright. Get the lintels over them, get the trays on, and then I'll put another 2 on here. I'll get another 2 on that. So I'll just probably end up getting this side built first, and then I'll put another 2 on that. Then I'm going to start on the back, and then get another 2 or 3 on them blues in a bit. Side is up to height now, so I just need to finish the joint and give it all a good brush off. The trays are in. Always make sure your tray you put in the course higher than your boxes, otherwise it's going to go into the box. So that's that done, and then now we'll put another one on this front. Put another 2 on there now, and then we'll crack on the back. We'll just get set up on the back now. So we're nearly there with this side now. Got 1 more course to put on. Just got to brush that lot off, and then the front, I've got 4 on it. Just need to put another 2 on that in a minute, and then that's getting there then. Still quite soft, but probably be able to get another one on. Might just put 1 on it and then leave that for a bit and then put another one on it. Saves them moving about. So I'll get this jointed up now. I'll get the last course on that, and then we'll get them blues on. And then if I've got time, I'll build a couple of corners in here. Finish the block work off. There's another, how many is that there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We've got to get that up 9, so another 3 on top of that there. That's to finish height then. You can see the ties sticking out of that wall there. That's just for the wall running off that. There's another wall on the other side of that. We'll get them set up as well. So that's what we're up to. All the brickwork's up now, so we're just gonna have a clean up. Get some more. I'm gonna try and finish this today. Just 1 course at a time, I think. I'm just gonna go 1 course at a time. 1 an hour. See if we can get it done. Should be alright, I reckon. And then that's that done, and then we've just got to finish this block work off. There's a couple of courses I've done. That corner's up to height. I just need to get that one up to height, and then I can run that in. do the other 2 corners and just get all that sorted, and then we can set these out. Get maybe 4 course on these 2 and then finish off tomorrow then. So that'll be this lift done then, so we'll get on with that. So we're pretty much there. I've left Alex to do that side there. He's just got 1 more course to run through, all the rest is done. Just going to set these out here now. I think there's a full wall to about here somewhere, and then the other wall there's a couple of doorways in that. The blues we're getting on. We've got 3 left. 3 more to do. I'm going to put another 1 on now, and then I've got 2 more to do, so I should be alright and a bit done today. And then tomorrow I've just got to top these middle walls off. We get 3 or 4 course down this afternoon, I'll be happy with that. So yeah, set these out now. That's 1 corner set up. Just gonna take this corner up. I can set profiles up, which I normally do, but I can't be bothered getting them. By the time I've got them, let's build the corner, so I might put them up tomorrow, but it'll probably be just alright building these, to be fair. I think that there's a pillar there, I'll just build that up and run off that, and then just build a corner there on that side. So, nothing major. Yeah, we'll get this upper corner, we'll run before and we'll see what we're at for time, and then as long as we can get at least 3 on the other side, should be sound that. So yeah. Just got 5 course on that one. This one's set up, so we're nearly there with blues. 1 more to put on here. And we're done. Just go over that jointing again in a bit, and then we can wipe it all off. Nearly there, then we'll only have 4 course to put on this, and then hopefully 5 on the other one. I'll try and get 4 course on that now before I go. Get them blues finished, and then it's just a case of cleaning up. Do that tomorrow, or we'll get all this sorted now, and then right then. Managed to get all them in. Just wants bit of a wipe off tomorrow, that's why I wanted it done, so I could give them a wipe tomorrow before we get these done. That's all we've got to do now, just 4 course on there, and then that in, there's 2 doorways in that, and then that's us. We'll sort that out in the morning. So yeah, we'll get on with that, and then that's this lift done then. Tidy up. I'm just going to take some corners up right up now. Corner up there, square that up. Bit long on camera that. Square that up, and then take that up there, and then we're going to run all this in up to height. Get the sills cut. Normally use bricklayers, but I can't be arsed asking him for them. Same with these here. There's bits of block knocking about, so we'll just cut them to suit. And then that's it. Job done. Till the next lift, we're going to go and do another job. While we wait for all these to get the scaffold and the G deck done. So I'll probably be away for like a week or whatever. And then we'll come back and do the next lift. So yeah, we'll get cracking. Got that one in. That's up to height. We'll jump onto this one now. It's only up to here, and then that little pillar there. Yeah, that's it. And it's just a big clean up then. So we'll get on with this now, and then tidy up. Obviously, still got these sills to do, but I can do them. And that's us, yeah.